Hi guys, today I came up with an interesting video how to become a data analyst in 2023. So what are the skills required to become a data analyst? So before that, what is data science? So data science is similar to the computer science. So what happens in computer science? You need to know how the computer works, what are the different components of computers, and how to develop a software. In order to develop a software, you need to learn programming languages. You need to get some hands-on on different tools and techniques so that the software is developed. Similarly, we can define data science. So data science is an area or is a field which involves everything in extracting the knowledge from the data. So you have a data, you have to convert that data into knowledge or information. Now you might have a question, so how is that possible and who are doing that? So in order to convert your data into knowledge, there are people's works on this. So the people are called as data scientists, data analysts, machine learning engineer, a database administrator, a data engineer. So these are the different peoples no, who are concerned in data analysis. So data scientist at the top position, so who must be expert in set of skills. Importantly, data science is all about the data. It means how do you capture the present data, how do you store it, how do you analyze it, right, and how do you visualize it. Nowadays it's very important to present information in user understandable forms. So we can use the term like dashboard. So what is dashboards? Dashboard is nothing but a set of reports. The sequence of reports constitutes a dashboard, and that dashboard is very user friendly for the client or for the user. So a data analyst is a person so who collects, who processes, who interprets your data into knowledge. So converting data into knowledge, and that knowledge is used for decision making for any organization. So data analyst plays a important role in transforming raw data into actionable information. As I mentioned, data has to be converted into information, and that can drive business strategies, identifying the trends from the data and also solving the problems. So in order to become a data analyst in 2023, so you required certain kinds of skills. Importantly, so we are going to discuss what are the education's degree required and what are the important technical skills, and it also requires practical experience. Then what are the roles and responsibilities of a data analyst? So this person has to know have hands-on skills on these steps. So first, he should know how to collect a data, right? So getting the data from multiple sources, data might be stored in a database, data must be available in heterogeneous sources. So how to collect the data, right? Even if you have data in different kinds of files like Excel, CSV, right, and some JSON, XML formats. So how to collect the data? So data collection is important role of data analyst, and once the data is collected, he should know how to clean and how to pre-process, right? So data is not a clean data, always it is a dirty data. So data means it has a lot of things, so you cannot use that data and make a decision. So there are certain skills required. Data has to be converted into information. So data must be clean and it is prepared. So what do you mean by data cleaning and pre-processing? Means data is having inconsistency. Inconsistency means you cannot make a decision. You cannot directly use that data to make a decisions. There might be errors. There might be missing values, right? So how to impute those missing values? And data might not be in a proper range, so how to scale your data? So these steps comes under data cleaning and pre-processing. And once the data is clean, uh, next step is data analysis. Means you need to use some statistical methods, some analytical skills, so that you can examine your data and you can extract patterns, trends, you can find correlations between the variables, and you can get some insight. And as I mentioned before, you need to communicate your results in user understandable forms. So for that, uh, you have to use different tools, different techniques. So for data visualization, like using different kinds of charts like bar charts, pie charts, histograms, right? There are various kinds of graphs. So by using those graphs, you have to present your results in user understandable form. So this is very important skill for data analyst. And reporting means you have to know come up with a report. So when the problem statement is given, so how the problem statement no should be solved means after your data analysis, you should come up with some conclusions, right? What data says, right? So what data says. So prepare a dashboard, nothing but set of reports, and once you come up with some dashboards and reports, decision making can be done. So your data analysis report helps the stakeholder or helps a client to make a decision after studying the data. And continuous improvement means you need to monitor the data quality, refining analytical analysis methodologies means new methods are able to applied on the data or not, adapting new technologies, new tools, so that you can do the data analysis in very no attractive way, which helps the company to make a decision. So these are the roles and responsibilities of data analyst. Next, I would like to talk about the skills required. So the first skill is educational skill. So most of the people have a question: how to become a data analyst? Is that degree compulsory? Yeah. So as per the studies and as per the requirement, so minimum bachelor degree is required. Okay, bachelor degrees are required. Some companies also look for very no technical guys, but even if you have bachelor degree in science or in no business administration, so you can also successfully become a data analyst. So one of the prerequisite is having a bachelor degree. So degree is required, and then you must be having skills like programming. So data science can be done by using two programming languages, importantly to say. One is Python, other one is R. So when you compare Python and R, Python is very popular today. So Python is the world's #1 language, which is very user friendly. It is used for all the different kinds of scenarios in different domains, right? So you should know the programming language. And nowadays SQL is also very important. SQL stands for structured query language. How to write query on your data so that you can get some information. So SQL skill is required. And machine learning, so without machine learning there is no analytics. Most people will say that no, they are using Microsoft Excel, and then getting some no report, some analysis. So can we say that as a analytics? So to be frank, that is not said as a analytics. So you, without machine learning there is no analytics. So machine learning basics are required. Then what is machine learning? So I have started a separate series on that, so you can go through that video series, lecture series, wherein I'm going to talk about what is machine learning, what are the different kinds of machine learning techniques we have, and machine learning is nothing but a set of algorithms. So how to use those algorithms to build a machine learning model, and then using that model to make the prediction of the activities. And you also require some statistics basics. So what is the use of statistics over here? So statistics helps us in understanding the past data. So you have to understand your past data first by applying some statistical methods, right? You need to study about that. Importantly, we can classify statistics into two types: descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. Descriptive statistics means how to summarize your data, how to describe your data. And then inferential statistics means when you come up with some inference, means conclusion. So what is the reason for that? How can you say that your statement is correct? So that is what about inferential statistics. So you should be having a hands-on experience on descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. And one important point to be noted is here we are not going to do any calculations on the paper. So we have well-defined languages, methods, classes, simply use them and then do the analysis. So we are not going to do any calculations on the paper here. And data manipulation. So one of the important skills required is EDA, exploratory data analysis. So applying algorithm on a data and then building model and evaluation is very simple. But important step is EDA, exploratory data analysis. How to explore your data, how to get insight from your data, how to find correlations between the variables. So that is nothing but EDA. There are different kinds of EDA methods like univariate analysis, bivariate analysis, multivariate analysis, how to detect outliers and how to remove outliers. So all these steps comes under the EDA. And finally also this visualization also comes under the EDA. So using different kinds of tools, techniques so that you can plot very informative graphs. So now you might have a question how to do the visualization. So here you can use programming languages like Python, R, and you can also plot graphs. And also you can use some tools like Tableau. So Tableau, Power BI, nowadays Google Data Studio, nowadays it is renamed as Looker Studio. So you can also use such kind of tools. Even NIME is also there, so which is used for data analysis. So you can also use those tools, and you must be having experience how to do the data analysis, how to do predictive analysis, right? So that skills are also, those skills are also required. So then you might have a question how to get all these skills. So nowadays you can have lots of videos in YouTube also. If you are not capable to know spend money on learning the courses, so you can utilize some online platforms also like Coursera, edX, Udacity, even our no, Sudiksa Analytics, Academy. Khan Academy is also very good in learning different kinds of statistical methods. So there are also lots of tools, tutorials available in the internet. But if you define a proper path, then better follow that path. So if you just use Google in getting all this information, so you may miss your flow. So that is why just have a flow and then try to learn the course. And if you are looking for specialized training also, in that case you can find the lots of courses in the internet which are provided by many companies, many education or no companies. And this is also important, you need to build a portfolio, right? If you simply learn the concepts and then if whenever you have some certification, so with that you cannot directly become a data analyst or data scientist. So you need to show your skills, right? Even if you if you mention lots of things in your resume, so nobody is going to trust you. So nowadays it is very important what different kinds of projects you have done, right? And how you showed them on social media, social platforms. Like, so in GitHub, put all your work in GitHub directory, in GitHub repository, so that if someone asks, just share your GitHub link, so that they can go through what different kinds of projects you have done and how much no experience skills that you have. So this is one way of sharing and building your portfolio. And take up some personal projects. So nowadays you can also have so much open data like UCI and Kaggle. So you can get the data from open repositories. So after getting the data, just apply your skills in building machine learning models or doing data visualizations, right? So apply your skills on that data. And you know take up some personal projects and come up with some interesting outcome, right? And you just present that in interview, so that will definitely gives you the job opportunity. And as I mentioned, learning the course doesn't help you. You need to go with or you need to show some practical experience. So nowadays many companies are also offering online internships, so you can find out some websites and then apply for online internships. So once you have that, you can also become a freelancer. There are many many websites available to do the freelancing. So just build a portfolio. After building a portfolio, uh, y- you can just take up some challenges, right? Then after taking the challenges, just prove yourself. So once you successfully solve the first project, then definitely based on the reviews that you get from that project, you can get the future projects also. So freelancing is nowadays a very no important thing. So everybody is trying to become a freelancer because simply you can just sit in your home and then earn money instead of working in single company from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So freelancing is nowadays very interesting. So you can earn a lot and have a network. So online communities. So like join the different kinds of data science communities on different platforms like LinkedIn, Reddit, GitHub, and are involved in discussions, ask questions, and get answer for that question. If somebody is asking the questions in these platforms, try to answer that question. Share your skills, share your knowledge on LinkedIn, and also get a connection with the people who are working on similar platforms, similar domain like data science. So get a connection with those people, and those people also share some ideas. Just follow them, apply those ideas on your projects, and also do participate in meetups, local meetups. So connect with different, so that you can connect with different peoples. So this is very interesting. So having an internet network is very important, and then continuous learning. So nobody is perfect with the knowledge, right? You need to update your knowledge every day. So the field of data analysis is constantly evolving. It means that you can come across with different kinds of tools, different kinds of techniques for improvement, right? So just stay updated with advanced skills and advanced knowledge. Then finally, the resume is very important, right? So in your resume, you just describe your objective, then mention your educational skills and importantly technical skills, what kind of different technologies you know, and show your experience on the particular technology, right? And show your personal projects as well. And then you can search for job, right? Um, Also, you can also just search for jobs in internet, right? And then you can also go through the company websites and go to the career no, career I mean go to the job applications site, right? And also you can apply, and even if you're personally going through the company's website also, you can see the jobs and you can apply. So that is about the job search. And then now having knowledge is one set, and then proving knowledge is the another important thing. So just be prepared with technical questions on uh, different tech concepts like statistics, programming, machine learning. So you need to think about how to answer these questions, right? How to answer questions in interview. Even prepare for behavioral questions, right? Your having communication skills is mandatory. So improve your skills and how to work in a team. So also get those skills. So that's it. So if you have these 9 skills, you can become a successful data analyst in 2023. Not only 2023, also in future. So I wish best of luck, and So go through the resources available in the internet and utilize every opportunity and try to become a data scientist or data analyst. Even if you have machine learning skills, you can also become as a machine learning engineer. And do follow or subscribe our channel so that you can get more updates.